Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. So the New York starting five, they've got Grant. Johnson is out there with Grant. And it's Michael Redd, and it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. And for Orlando, Tracy McGrady is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Howard. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Hill in at the 3 spot. Greg, I'm not sure any backboard is safe out there in this one. Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard on the same side in this one.
What great similarities between these two. Both drafted by the Magic and control the paint with aggression.
Yeah, well said. They played pretty well in that Orlando uniform, as I recall.
Yeah, both led the league in multiple categories in multiple seasons. A force, no doubt. And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Brunson, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And there's Grant Hill on the assist from Penny Hardaway. Hill's got 9.
And coaches preach the importance of unselfishness at all times. There, he gives the ball up for a better look. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is McGrady. And he banks in the layup.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And here's Brunson outside. O'Neal with the rebound. It's been a quick start for Orlando. 6-point game. Here's Redd. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, and the son of an NBA player, right? Grant understands you have to give full effort. Complete the offensive possession.
Now here's Howard. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
For 3, Hill. It's rebounded by New York. Grant dishes to Grant from outside the arc. They get it back. And the dunk by Grant.
And you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Brunson with a clean look, and he hits it to tie the game up. Brunson's got 9 points.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Howard. And Ito Turkoglu is subbed in for Grant Hill. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Grant sets a screen for Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here's Johnson. Pulls it up. And it's Brunson missing.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Hardaway from outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Brunson outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hardaway, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Redd. Grant sets a screen for Redd. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, deadly from out there. Red can get hot in a hurry.
Here's McGrady. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hard away against Brunson. Grant sets a screen for Brunson. Off target from three-point range. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. New York ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second chance opportunities just with effort.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Hill. Lewis is out there with Turkoglu. And it's Vucevic, and it's Skiles in at the point. Grant kicks to Grant. Screen by Grant. Here's the 3. The putback. And the dunk by Grant.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Lewis misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so he'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing here by 8. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Orlando. McGrady comes in for Turkoglu.
The lineup for your Magic. Dwight Howard. Tracy McGrady.
To halt the run. Once again off the mark, Orlando. New York leading by 8. Grant surveying the D. And the dunk by Grant.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
McGrady passes to Hill. The 3. Skiles' shot is off. New York with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Johnson with a screen on Hill. Grant gets a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer.
3 points.
Grant's got the lead up to 13 now for New York. Pass to Howard. Vucevic against Grant. Here's Skiles. Shot clock at 6. A shot by McGrady, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Pass to Brunson. Now Johnson. Started by Howard. And that one, good. And it's 6 points for Jalen Johnson.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's McGrady. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by New York.
Grant sets a screen for Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
New York leading by 14. Grant sets a screen for Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
McGrady kicks to Turkoglu. Brunson against Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Pass to McGrady. With the floater. It's rebounded by New York. Here's New York. They're on a 20-4 run right now. And here's Brunson outside. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Smooth sailing for New York. Red passes to Grant. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Brunson outside. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. New York ahead, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. We've got Jalen Brunson. Grant is out there with Johnson. Then there's Grant, and it's Red in at the 2 spot. Brunson scanning the floor. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Brunson's got 27. Hardaway passes to Hill. To the paint, trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Good, the assist goes to Hill. And it's 6 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq gets the ball there. It doesn't matter who's guarding.
And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
He's been aggressive, really hunting for his shots.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Here's Hill. Duran pulls it in. New York leading by 21. Screen by Fareed for 3. World B. Free gets the bucket. Free's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's McGrady, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
From the arc, and again, New York with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Hill passes to O'Neal. Good, nice job down low. Shaq's got 8.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's World B. Free, and again, New York with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Down low. That's good from Howard, and the assist from Penny Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 7th assist in the game. Howard's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Hardaway against Free. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Hardaway. A challenging stretch here for Orlando. And that one's good. McGrady. He's got 8.
Just phenomenal execution in close. Now that's nice.
1:31 left here in the third quarter. And the basket by Free.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
2 points. That one goes.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Here's World B Free. Sinks the triple.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Check a screen on Free. Pass to Howard to the inside. Here's O'Neal. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Such a wide open look. Free's got 17 now.
They just can't defend Free tonight. It has that soft, high-arcing jumper to pummel you from the outside, as well as that 44-inch vertical to throw it down if you get too close. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Fareed, and it's slammed in by Fareed.
Great positioning and effort on the offensive rebound. Now that's how it's done.
Hardaway against Free, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And so it's New York riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The three-point shooting is... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Howard, also Vucevic out there. Tracy McGrady is out there with Hedo Turkoglu, and Skiles in at the point guard. This is out there for Orlando.
And not a whole lot that he can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
The three, and the basket by Free. Free's got 20 points.
Oh, good work finding space outside. It serves him well when that jumper's falling.
Here's McGrady. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Inside, here's Fareed. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
First team
That's
foul.
on Dwight Howard. The Magic making a switch here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Here's Free. Cans it from downtown. Free's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New York.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
Pass to McGrady.
Magic fouls.
And the Magic making a change here.
First personal foul. First team foul. In the
Here's Free. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he earns himself a trip to the line. That's a positive possession for this offense.
Shooting from New York. World be free. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Shaq. Duran pulls it in. Here's New York. Here's Hackett. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
The ball goes to New York.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. That one drops for him.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Hardaway for three. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's New York. Fareed the pass to Free. Back to Fareed. And it's blocked.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Good ball movement here by the Magic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hill passes to O'Neal. Yep, that one goes in there. And 12 points for Shaquille O'Neal.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
Fareed, a screen on Hardaway. To the wing on the left. Pass to Free. Just 5 on the clock. Fareed, a screen on Hardaway. Offensive rebound, a second chance effort, and Fareed lays it in. Fareed's got 6 here in this quarter.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Now here's Howard to the middle. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Howard. O'Neal's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Howard often thinking about his offense. Nice look there to create for a teammate.
Pass to Kneppel. Duran with a screen on Hill. Launches it. Rebounded by Howard.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Over 7 feet. Big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
New York with the ball. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kneppel. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Howard. Finished off the break.
Excellent anticipation from Shaq. He's in the right place at the right time to grab that one and get the break started.
Here's Free. And here is Fareed. He's looking for Duran and finds him. Jaquez outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Fareed. So it's Orlando now. Stolen away. Offline. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win.